So I think we've done a lot of good stuff in the banking system. I agree with Adam that pulling back from it would be a problem, a mistake, and I worry about the people who say they want to repeal Dodd-Frank. I think it's kind of ambiguous. You have the far left and the far right who both hate the big banks. So how all that's going to work out, I don't know. But I think we've gotten to a much better, safer place. I agree with Danny's comments on this. But I also think it's important from a regulatory perspective to recognize that the incentives are there to go overboard, and you need the regulations and the regulations in place to prevent abuses and the capital in place to absorb the losses in the financial system if bad things happen. The fact that the regulators in the US and UK and elsewhere have gone to stress tests on the banks is very helpful. So they stress against this kind of thing. I think where we're less complete is outside the banking system. So as the banks get more regulated, finance migrates to other places. The regulators are perfectly aware of this and they're looking at it, but the laws make it much harder to regulate once you get outside these heavily regulated industries like banking and broker-dealers. So I think we need to be really careful that regulating the core doesn't create problems outside.
And what about the rating agencies? Adam made the point that they somehow seem to have gotten off scot-free.
They're doing really, really well.
Yeah, so that's a disappointment to me also. So I think there have been a lot of changes made, but I wonder if there's enough. The basic model is a very difficult model. It's a model where the issuer pays. And so the incentives are to make the issuer happy.